Welcome to this edition of Montage, a lifestyle show for men and women who enjoy food, fashion, fun, beauty, and inspiration. I'm your host, Stephanie Sutton. We're going to kick off today's episode with closet cleaners. Now we're going to start with some wardrobe transitioning. Our fave stylist, Shayla Courtney, is going to show you how to transition an outfit from day to night. Check it out.
Hi, it's Shayla Courtney, your fave stylist, and I'm here at Local Love, presented by Press Play, and we're going to show you how to transition a look from day to night. So for this daytime look, we took this black skirt that has a high split on the side, and we added a scarf at the waist, and we did this casual tank. We added an earring and some bracelets to blend in the colors from the scarf with the total look. Okay, so for nighttime, we took the same all-inclusive girl black skirt with the split up the side, and we changed out the top and added some dangling earrings and a necklace from Tia Elise. We also added a love bracelet just for detail at the wrist, and we kept the same scarf that she had on at first and put it up with her hair. This is a perfect transition from day to night using two of the same items from our daytime look. If you need more ideas for transitioning from day to night, make sure to visit my website at www.shaylacourtney.com.
I always think I'm cooking something amazing in the kitchen until I see what Chef Mark is cooking. Let's see what he has in this edition of Food Fight.
Welcome to Kitchen Inc. I'm Chef Mark, and today we are going to make a burger. But you know, if I'm making it, it's not going to be normal. So I like to try to use something a little healthier, so we're going to go with turkey meat. We're going to make a turkey burger. I pause for everybody to groan. I understand. You think turkey burger, you think dry, biscuit, gross, nasty. I'm going to show you the way to make a moist, rich, deep flavored turkey burger that you and all your friends are going to come back for again and again and again. So first thing we're going to do, start with our turkey. It's a simple, lean ground turkey. You can get it at any grocery store. You can use ground chicken for this as well and just follow the exact same process. So we all know that we like to use turkey and chicken because it's lean, low in fat, good protein source. But again, we always struggle with that dryness factor. We're going to fix that today. And the first thing we do to do that is we bring out one of my favorites, an apple. I like to use Granny Smith's or Fuji's or even Pink Ladies for this kind of a dish because they're high moisture and they've got a nice sweetness to them. And what you do with these apples is you're going to dice them up and they're going to be inside the burger, so it'll be part of your mix. And what that does, the whole time your burger is cooking, the apples are hydrating the meat. So while the turkey meat or the chicken meat is drying out, the apples are putting moisture back in, which keeps it from being that hard biscuit, flavorless grossness that everybody crawls about. So just dice them up nice and small, just like that. And again, you don't have to be perfect, just get them small. We'll throw those in part of our mix there. And now you've got some nice diced apples right inside your ground turkey meat. And then now the next thing. Regular red meat has its own flavor because it has fat in it. Turkey meat and chicken meat doesn't have that, so now we've added the moisture, but now we have to add something to give it that rich, deep flavor. We're going to use smoky chipotle peppers. These peppers are jalapenos that have been roasted, and then they've been dredged through an adobo sauce. I've gone ahead and taken them, rinsed them so I get mostly the adobo off. I've taken the seeds out and I've taken the ribs out, which is what gets rid of all, or the majority of that capsaicin. So it's not gonna be too hot, but it's gonna have a lot of that smoky flavor. So we'll add that right in. The next thing you put in, you just use an egg that helps hold everything together. Now, the good plus here is, I'm gonna put some crackers in there just a little bit to get a little bit of bread binder and help. Now, here's the thing where I want to go back to. There are no rules in food. You can use a cracker. You can use a cookie. I have used cereal before, like a frosted mini wheat. Those work awesome inside this. So we're just going to crush up some crackers. You really don't need too much. And so there we go. That's our mix. That there is going to end up being one of the best burgers you've ever had. And it's going to be made of turkey. So you can make a dish like this, put it all together, serve it to someone, and don't tell them that it's a turkey burger. Just let them find out on their own. Let them eat it, and then you can tell them, now you're gonna wow them because they just ate a turkey burger when that's one of those things they hated all this time. Make sure you get everything incorporated in, get all of your egg through, your crumbs through. Most importantly, get those apples and that chipotle really in every bite. Once you've got it all in, there's a couple of ways you can do this. Easy way to do it, make a little X. That way if you make an X, you can kind of get an idea of where your portion for each burger is. Just draw a line in your hand. Now you can just scoop that portion out and form a burger. Another big thing about burgers, don't overhandle them. Let them just work on their own. So we're gonna go ahead and make a burger, and how big you wanna make it is how you do it. So as soon as you get it to the shape you want, stop. Don't keep patting it, squishing it, and everything else. So now we've got a nice burger. We'll set that burger down right there. And now we're gonna go in and we'll make another one. And again, it's just simple, getting it to where you want it. And boom, there's your second patty. Now we're gonna move this over. Most important part of working with any kind of poultry, wash your hands. So when we come back, we're gonna get these onto the grill top, we're gonna get them cooked, and we're gonna have an awesome burger on a toasted pretzel roll. We're gonna get these onto the grill, cook them on both sides to get some color on them, and then finish them in the oven. So we'll go ahead, grab our spatula so we don't have to get our hands all messed up again. Come right over. That's what you want to hear, that nice sizzle. We'll come back and we'll grab our other one. Bring that right over. And boom. Just a little simple seasoning on top. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. And now they're going. Now you'll notice you'll start to see that turkey burger start getting that white color like the cooked turkey or chicken does. And that's kind of what you're looking for. Once you see that white come up about a quarter of the way, that's when you know to flip, because you'll have good grill marks on that side. Once you've got grill marks on both sides, we're gonna put it in the oven finish and come over here and work on our toppings. They're gonna come out outstanding. So just every periodically take a look. Make sure everything is just how you want it. Once it's in the oven, the other toppings we're gonna work on is we're gonna make an aioli. Now typically, an aioli is made as a mayonnaise base. I'm not a huge fan of mayonnaise. I like sour cream better, so we're gonna make an aioli out of roasted garlic and sour cream. It's gonna have a very nice, fresh flavor from the sour cream, but at the same time have all those beautiful, sweet, smoky flavors that roasted garlic has. We're gonna top it, mix that up with a little bit of arugula. We'll have a little cheese on top and some onion, and have a complete burger on a toasted pretzel roll. You can use the back side of your spatula to kind of pick it up a little bit and check your grill marks. Let that go just another minute. And as soon as you've got the grill marks the way you want them, if you want really charred, dark grill marks, leave it on a little longer. If you just want some light lines, you can leave it on a little shorter. And when I put them in the oven, I'm gonna put that basically around 425. And it shouldn't take more than maybe 10 or 15 minutes and you'll have these burgers ready to go. When you first pull them out of the oven, we'll let them rest for just a moment and then top our burgers, cut into them, and have an awesome night. Or lunch, or hey, even eat a burger for breakfast. All right, let's get our burgers flipped. You got a nice sizzle in the pan. I just put a little bit of olive oil in the pan to make sure they didn't stick. But now you can start to see some really nice grill lines form in those burgers. Again, it's going to give it that traditional burger look without all the heavy fats and things like that red meat carry. And so now you've got your friends that don't eat red meat, you can make them a turkey burger. Again, while that's cooking, turkey has that tendency to dry out. So the apples are gonna be breaking down, releasing moisture through the burger. The chipotles are gonna be filling it with a smoky flavor, and it's just gonna make for a great, great meal. All right, now that second side you don't have to go quite as long for the grill marks on because it's gonna go in the oven anyways. So we're ready. We're gonna go ahead and put these right in the oven. Make sure you turn your burner off. And just get those set. Now we can work on the rest of our toppings. So we'll come back over here and we're gonna work on this aioli. So what I have in here is a little bit of just regular sour cream. If you wanna use the lower fat sour cream, you can do that. But we'll go ahead and move this cutting board away and move to a nice clean cutting board that hasn't had any of that poultry on it. Roasted garlic is fantastic. You throw it in the oven, about 425, 450, little olive oil on it, little salt and pepper, and you kind of wrap it loosely in tin foil, and you'll get this beautiful color. And what comes out, there's your garlic. Who's ever tried to peel garlic and it's just insane to try to get it all off? Roast it, comes right out. So we'll just pull all pieces of heads of garlic out, rock it right into our sour cream, and then we're just literally going to roughly mash it in to get all of that flavor and goodness from the garlic into the sour cream, and that's going to be the spread for our burger. So again, we're adding a little more health to what we're eating by adding a substitute from a traditional. So instead of a heavy fat mayo, and it has a lot of oil and things like that, we're going to go straight to a sour cream, which will help on its binding and its flavor. And so each of these heads come out, and roasted garlic becomes very soft. So we'll be able to mix that together, no problem. And again, another one of those things that has a lot of oil in it, so a lot of natural oil. So when you go to use it, if you don't want that all in your fingers, you don't want to smell like garlic all night, try some gloves. Or it'll help keep people away from you. All right, I want this to be pretty heavy on the roasted garlic side. So I've got that in there. At this point, all you're really going to do is really start folding that in. And if you want to break it down any further, you can come back with your fork and just start busting it all up as it spins in. Don't need any fancy tools for any of these kind of meals. And even if you have some chunks of garlic in there, that's okay, because roasted garlic you literally can pull right out of the pod, spread on a piece of toast, and you'll love it. It's better than butter. All right, now you can see that it's all nice and broken up in there. That will be the spread for our burger. We're gonna mix some arugula into it, and arugula is a leafy topping that you can use. It's got a little bit of a peppery taste to it. So instead of just adding an iceberg lettuce or something like that that really just adds crunch, now you're gonna be adding a little bit of flavor as well. All right, so we've got that ready. We've already cut up our buns. What these buns are here, these are pretzel rolls. It's just like a soft pretzel, but it's in the form of a roll. They have a tremendous texture and even better flavor. They'll hold up to your heaviest burgers and your heartiest food that you can put on them because they're fairly dense, but at the same time, very soft. So we've got these split open. And as soon as we're about done in the oven with our burger, we're gonna throw those in, let them toast for a quick minute with some cheese on it. And what we're gonna use here is just a Colby Jack. You can use provolone, you can use Swiss, you can use Gouda, whatever kind of cheese you like, you can throw that on there. Time to pull those turkey burgers out of the oven. We'll go right over here. Don't forget this. I'm telling you, you'll regret it. We'll open up our oven and you are gonna see two of the juiciest burgers, and you would never guess those were turkey. So we'll take our spatula. Over here we already have a couple of toasted buns, which are pretzel rolls. And we are going to go ahead and slide our burgers right on top. Just gonna cause that cheese to melt just that much more. Now the fun part. We're gonna put these suckers together. Right on the top bun, we're gonna go ahead and hit some of that roasted garlic sour cream aioli. Get a nice good lather on there. That'll help us hold on our arugula, which is that peppery leaf lettuce. And then we're just gonna throw that on there. A little more, you can bunch it up. Nice thing about arugula, you can kind of bunch it up and it'll just kind of spread out as you put it on. And there we go. We've got a couple of big, juicy turkey burgers. I'll go ahead and cut one so you get an idea of what we're looking at. I'm gonna have to take a break to eat one of these, so I'm just telling you. There we go. One monster turkey burger that'd be great for anybody, any event, kids, family. If they're picky, they're not picky, have fun with it. Top it however you would top a normal burger. Bacon, cheese, onions. But big thing, have fun, no rules. Thanks for stopping in. See you next time.
Hey y'all, this is Do It on a Dime with Daryl Dwayne. And so today is going to be all about arts and crafts. You know, some days you're stuck in the house, especially with the kids, and there's nothing else to do. So why not break out some nifty little crafts to keep those young ones busy, occupied, and out of your hair for a few. Not only that, it's actually kind of fun. So what we did here was we found these items here at your local dollar store, and what they are essentially, they're like little styrofoam pads, which are really, really cool. So no paper needed, no paper required, and these cool styrofoam pads work well with our sticky styrofoam letters. As you see, I've already pre-pulled some out because I wanted to show you just how cool the end result once you place all the lettering down, and just how basically snazzy you can turn these little dollar store items and make it something that your kids will love. And if you want to leave a little cute little note for your significant other and or for the kids, for the parents, something that they can hold on to and is a keepsake. So I'm going to walk you through it. Now, to save time, I went ahead and I kind of sort of preset this one here, but just to give you an idea of how easy it is to basically pull and stick. And as you see, you don't have to worry about the kids making a mess. You can kind of leave them in the room or in your craft space if you have a craft space at home to kind of sort of create their own little pads. And again, they can spell out whatever message they want and leave it for mom and dad, or maybe grandmom and granddad. Now, if you want to add a little pizzazz, we also got these cool little glitter stickers. I know a lot of kids love glitter, and parents, you know, not the biggest fan of glitter because it makes a big mess. So when it's already kind of sort of pre-made for you, you still get all the joys of glitz and glam without any of the cleanup. So again, here we go. I love art, a really quick and easy do-it-yourself project you can do at home. Again, all these products came from the dollar store. Under $5, really can't beat that. And rain days, play date days, you have an activity that your kids love. So make sure you come back and tune in again here on Montage for Do It on a Dime with Daryl Dwayne.
Today's Montage moment is very inspirational. I sat down with author Kim Thompson, who discusses her journey to writing her very first novel.
Hi, my name is Kim Thompson, and this is my Montage moment. I am originally from Chicago, Illinois. I was born and raised. I graduated high school and actually went into the military, the Navy. And of course, I ended here. I got out of the Navy in 1995. I became a court reporter, and I worked that job for about a year. After that, I went to Map Mobile Communications, and then I ended up at rvtrader.com. I am a licensed minister. I teach the Word of God, and I also am a licensed dance minister, and I teach and dance. Well, what led me to write the book is that I actually experienced what I wrote, and the Lord was putting a burden on my heart to write about what I experienced, because there were a lot of hurting women out there that had experienced the same thing, and it was a key to unlock them to get delivered and set free from what they were dealing with. As I was sitting in my bedroom, the Lord had dropped in my spirit to write a book called The Unwanted Touch. And I literally told him that I wasn't going to write that book because it was very personal to me. I didn't know I wanted to be an author. I used to write poetry when I was younger. I used to write poetry and things of that nature, short stories, and I've always written good essays and things of that nature, and I've even written things for my pastor, but I never thought that I would be the one to author a book. After 2010, I told him no. 2012, he brought it to my attention again, and in 2013, he opened up the door for me to write the book, and that's how I became an author. My book is about actually dealing with the trespass of molestation as a child and dealing with the after effects as an adult. We have a lot of people, both male and female, who have actually dealt with that type of sexual abuse, but they never tell anyone. So they deal with it, they grow up with it, and as adults, they act out of character or out of the norm. And it's really that hurt and that pain that they're experiencing as a child that's actually leading them to experience it as an adult. So I wrote the book just to let people know that they're not the only ones, and that there is help through forgiveness and help through Jesus Christ and help through just letting go of the past and just embracing your future. I hope that they would take away that they don't have to suffer alone. They don't have to live in condemnation. They don't have to live in shame about what happened, what took place. It is not their fault. That Jesus Christ is the answer. He's able to heal those soul wounds, those wounded places, the broken heart. He's able to give you his beauty for ashes that the enemy has given you through that trespass. If you want to purchase the book, you can purchase the book on Amazon.com. I can be reached at 757-589-5941, or you can email me at bfa613@gmail.com.
This concludes this edition of Montage. As always, you can find more information about the show and watch previous episodes on our website. And make sure you follow us on social media to keep up to date. Thanks for watching.